Hi everybody, and welcome back to the kenslog channel. Today is our pickups episode. I got two pickups today, and I'm also going to show you our Game Boy collection. But before I get started, I wanted to let you know that I have a new PlayStation Network ID. It used to be Strickland's, but now it's kenslog. I had a issue with the Strickland's one, so I said screw it, started all over with kenslog. That way it incorporates with my YouTube channel, which is about video games. Anyway, I thought that made sense. But to the pickups. Something really cool I found, at least I think it's cool, seeing as I've been so lucky with the Game Boy stuff, is Game Boy printer paper. And I got that for $2. It's never been opened, at least I don't believe so. But still feels full, it's in the plastic and everything. So if I ever actually do use the paper out of the Game Boy printer, which I still haven't done, I'll have extra, I guess, but there's actually 2 or 3 rolls in there already. I don't know if I'll ever use it. We will see. We will see. The other pickup I got, it's kind of obvious for today. It's November 9th, 2010, and what was going to come out on that day? Metal Gear for the NES. No, I'm just kidding. That is a good game, though. Ooh, that's dirty. I guess I never cleaned that. It's another copy I got that I never cleaned. But obviously today, Call of Duty Black Ops came out. And I had that pre-ordered, so I get the special avatar, or whatever it is. But so far, the people that have played it last night, who went to the midnight opening, said it's all right. Nothing to write home about. It's about what you'd expect, I guess. They've changed some of the features around and stuff, but we should be able to enjoy this one like we did with Modern Warfare 2. So hopefully it's as good or better, but from what I hear, it's a little bit worse, at least the gameplay. And with it, you get the disc and just a little manual here. Of course, all manuals now are online. Tells you how it's set up. It's got the compass. It's got the looks about the same. Of course, World at War to Modern Warfare 2 was about the same too, but just with some improvements. So hopefully this brings us more improvements. The only complaint I ever had about the game was the internet connection. You'd always get lag, and therefore, one of you would have the advantage. And I always thought that was crazy. If you don't have a constant internet connection, it should kick you or something along those lines. I don't know, or compensate somehow. But to the Game Boy collection, I'll start with the DS games. Most of these are my kids. I think maybe 2 or 3 are mine. The first one this one's my son's personal trainer, cooking. He aspires to be a chef someday, so hopefully he can get that. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's actually really fun. Wario, Master of Disguise, also really fun. You guys saw this pickup, Super Mario DS 64. Brain Age, that's a game I've always wanted. I got it now and I have yet to play it. And then My Stop Smoking Coach. This was $1 somewhere. And funny enough, I bought this about 3 weeks after I quit smoking. Maybe I never told you guys I quit smoking. Yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes. And I quit in February of this year. So if I've been a little bit angrier since then, now you know why. Now I hate the smell of cigarettes. Don't ever start smoking. It's the stupidest thing. This is my daughter's. Imagine fashion designer. Okay, it's really mine. Goosebumps Horrorland. Kirby Squeak Squad. That's dirty. Dusty. Nancy Drew, The Mystery of Clue Bender Society. And Crash Mind Over Mutant. And that doesn't even seem like all their DS games. So I don't know. If you ever go into your children's room, you know how dirty they are, and the kids watching, you know how dirty you are. Then let's do advance here. Got Pokemon Ruby. This is that Zelda game I showed you guys a few weeks back. Zelda, like from the original NES. Just ported over to the Game Boy Advance. Legend of Zelda. Came in that cool black case. Breath of Fire, you guys saw me pick that up. Empty case. Super Drop Zone. Pac-Man Collection. Castlevania, Castle of the Moon. You guys saw me pick that up. Mario Kart Super Circuit. RIP label. Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku 2. I always say that name wrong and my son gets upset with me. It's Goku, I guess, or something. Sega Smash Pack. That's actually pretty fun. Max Payne. Rampage Puzzle Attack. God, that doesn't seem like all the other... Oh, you know what? My wife has a red SP, which I don't know where it's at. And she's got a lot of games. Like we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We have another Castlevania game. A lot of Mario games. Huh? I don't know where they are. And then go to regular games here. We got regular Game Boy games. Pokemon Pinball. We got Pokemon Gold. I think that's what it is. Gold version. We got Metroid 2. Return of Samus. Then we got Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That was missing its label. I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in a game here real quick. Pac-Man. Bonk's Adventure. The Lion King. God, that looks so plain. It's weird how plain it is. Huh. And Double Dragon 3. The arcade game. Then we got A Bug's Life, Prince of Persia. Oh, this is Game Boy Color. Rayman. And then we got Paperboy. Final Fantasy Adventure. I forgot I even had this game. Remember with the codes on the back? Kirby's Dream Land. Somebody just did a video. Vinny did a video about this. Vinny Black Lodge. He's doing a kind of a pay it forward for video games, and this was the game I think he received, or one of the ones he's given away. I don't know, but it's a cool idea. Check out Vinny. Wario Land. This is Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario Land 3. Wario Land. And then here's Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. That's probably my favorite Mario game from the Game Boy series, besides Super Mario 64 for the DS. But yeah, those are all the games I could find. Oh, there's one in here too. Super Mario Advance. This actually has Mario, the original Mario, with the bricks and ladders and the back and forth and whatnot. And that's pretty cool. And then it's got Super Mario Brothers 2 pretty much as the other game. And then this is my SP. This is the one that looks like a Nintendo controller. Pretty badass, if you ask me. It's got the bottom light on it, so it only lights from the bottom up, but it still works good. That's the one I take with me everywhere. You guys remember me picking up the, what do they call this, Game Boy Pocket? Also very dusty. And then we got the pink Game Boy Advance and the purple Game Boy Advance. Then we got a DS. This is the original DS, the fat one. And then we also have a pink, my daughter's DS Lite is what they call it. And then we have the original. One started it all right there. This one's missing it's a little plastic cover that goes here, a gray one. I don't know, it's kind of a change of color scheme, but if I remember correctly, this doesn't work very well. Oh, no, this one does work well. Did you hear the ding? What was that? Well, that was that game we were going to try. No trick this time. There we go. Coleman's Club. That's the other one. That one's fun. I like that game a lot. It's torturous, but really fun. It's just a maze game, but it's really fun. But that's it for the Game Boy collection. Of course, you know I have the Game Boy printer. Oh, the Game Boy camera. Can't forget the Game Boy camera. That if I was to say megapixels, I would say maybe like 0.2 megapixels. Maybe 0.02 megapixels. It's really bad. It takes really bad pictures. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a picture of my son that I took when I first got this thing. I don't know how to best do that, but you guys probably have gotten a picture of it now. But it takes really bad pictures. Like, if you remember your first digital camera, think about 100 times worse than that. But anyway, it's a cool thing to have, and that's my pickups for today, or for the week. And we'll talk to you guys later.